right? So question is about the crops. Rabi crops are sown in winter, harvested in spring, right? Correct. Then kharif crops are sown with onset of southwest monsoon. Jaid crops, as we have discussed, it is between Rabi and kharif. Wheat and gram, what kind of crops are these? These Rabi crop, okay, not kharif crop. So what's correct option? A. Yeah, fourth one is incorrect. Remaining three statements are correct. So A is the right option. Then consider the following characteristic: use of high doses of biochemical input, labor intensive cultivation, small land holding, use of family labor, production mainly for self consumption. That is defining feature. Or what kind of agriculture? Intensive subsistence agriculture. So B, simple question. Then next is rice, wheat, millet, sugarcane, ideal conditions. Rice, high temperature, high humidity, right? Wheat, we know because it is sown in winter, harvested in summer. So bright sunshine at harvest, cool growing season. Millets, low rainfall, less fertile, yes, because they are dry land crops grown in the dry areas. Cool, sugarcane, cool and dry climate. No, what kind of climate? Right, because where are sugar canes cultivated? Tropical equatorial areas, okay, overall. So equatorial tropical region, high temperature, high humidity, both is required. So cool and dry, no. Hot and humid climate is required by sugar cane. So what's the correct option? C. Okay, only three statements are correct. Which of the following were institutional reforms introduced after independence? Abolition Jamindari, land ceiling, green revolution, cooperative farming. Right. So what is it this here? Catch. Right. If you look at NCERT, two type of reforms you have: institutional reform and technological reform. Green revolution is which kind of reform? Technological reform. Right. So 1, 2, and 4. That's why I said you that read questions very carefully. Okay. Every word is important. So what is correct option? 1, 2, and 4. A only. Okay, I knew that most of you will make this mistake. So, institutional and technical. Then fifth, with reference to plantation agriculture in India, consider the following a statement. This type of commercial farming, single crop is grown on large area, requires large capital, managerial skill, primarily practiced in regions with sparse population. What is the correct option? Right. 1, 2, and 3 only. Where it is practiced? Where you have high population, then only plantation agriculture can be practiced, because largely labor dependent. If it is labor dependent, what you need? More population, high population. Sparse population cannot. Then about minerals. Igneous metamorphic rock. Minerals occur, yesterday we have discussed, not in beds or layer. They occur in which form? Vein and lode, right? Bauxite is formed by decomposition of surface rock, leaving a residual mass of weathered material. Okay, that is correct. Placer deposit we have discussed in continental drift theory also. How are they formed? Accumulated in, carried by river, carried forward river. So alluvial deposit in sands of valley floor and base of hills. So first and second and third are correct. So B. Okay, sixth correct answer would be B. Then now this is current affairs based. Critical minerals. The government of India has officially identified list of 30 critical minerals. That is correct. National critical mineral missions aim to secure both domestic and foreign mineral supply chain. That is also correct. Fertilizer minerals like potash and phosphorus are included in India's critical mineral list. True or false? Is true. Phosphorus and potash, both of these minerals have been included. They are part of this 30 list as such, right? So all the three statements, C, all three is correct. Then anthracite is the highest quality hard coal found in India. True. Okay, anthracite we have. Second is lignite is low grade brown coal which is soft and has high moisture content. Okay, correct. Major resources of Gondwana coal are located in northeastern state of Meghalaya, Assam, Arunachal, and Nagaland. That is incorrect. Tertiary coal. Okay, in the northeast India, what we will find? Tertiary coal. In the Chota Nagpur plateau in all these areas, you will have the Gondwana. So, what is the correct option? B. Anthracite is what is known? Highest quality hard coal found in India. So here and there we have anthracite reserves. We do not have a lot of reserves as such. Okay, but here and there you. Right. So B. Mineral category, largest lithium reserves. Where is it? Chile. Largest lithium producer, Australia. Largest rare earth producer, China. China has dominance. 80% of rare earth is produced where? In China. So, what is the correct option? All three pairs. C. Then we have gallium, germanium. uh, Largest in? No, NCR they have given this Chile. Okay. So, maybe later on they have extracted more and they found out. Then consider the following minerals: gallium, germanium, silicon. Which of the minerals given above are essential for manufacturing semiconductors and solar cell? All. Okay, in solar cell, all of these you will find: gallium, germanium, silicon. Then regarding India's initiative for critical minerals, Khaniz Bidesh India Limited was established to acquire overseas critical minerals. That is correct. Okay, that's why we constructed this, created this organization. Mineral Development, this Development Regulation Amendment Act of 2023 empowers the central government to auction critical mineral blocks. Okay, that is also correct. India has successfully acquired lithium exploration block in Argentina. That is also correct. Okay, so all the three statements, 1, 2 and 3 are the correct statements. Then rare earth elements are group of rare earth are total 17 lanthanide series of elements we have. They are considered as rare earth in the periodic table, widely used to make permanent magnets. That is why it was in use. Sintered permanent magnets we have discussed in current affair classes. Okay, so that is where they are being used for EV and wind turbines. India has absolutely no domestic reserve of REs and it lies entirely in import. This is incorrect. Okay, absolutely no is incorrect. Okay, we have discovered this rare earth reserves in many places like Kerala, sands of Kerala, you have Tamil Nadu, Jammu Kashmir also we have discovered. So what is correct option? B. Then consider following a statement regarding mica. It is indispensable in electrical electronic industries due to its excellent dielectric strength and low power loss factor. Yes, it is very good insulator. So everywhere in the this electric poles and cables, you will find the grey disc you would see that is made up of mica. The Kodarma Gaya Hazaribagh belt of Jharkhand is leading producer. Yes, okay, that is correct. Nellore mica belt is an important producer located in the state of Tamil Nadu. False. Where is Nellore? Okay, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so that's why it's incorrect. Nellore is not in Tamil Nadu. So correct option 1 and 2 only. Okay, A is the right option. Then which of the following ports were the first to be developed soon after independence to ease the volume of trade? Again, factual historical fact. It was Kandla. Okay, Kandla is very close to this Mumbai, right? So Kandla port was developed there. The national waterway. Yesterday I think we have discussed about it also. What is the correct option? Ganga River, Allahabad to Haldia, Prayagraj. Nowadays, okay, because in NCR it has been picked up from, so it's still its old name. But actually now it is referred as Prayagraj. So it stretches on Ganga River between Prayagraj and Haldia. Haldia is in Kolkata near. On the Brahmaputra River between Sadia and Dhubri, what do you have? National water number 2. 3 I told you in Kerala, West Coast Canal. 4th is Godavari, Krishna River. So C. Okay, both statements are correct statements. Then in India, lands classified as other than current fallow are cultivated only once or twice in about 2 to 3 years. Right, that is correct. Most of these land poses very poor soil quality. The cost of agricultural cultivation of this specific land is extremely high. So basically, what is the correct option? No, A. Both are correct. Quality of soil is poor. And second also, if quality of soil is poor, how will you cultivate it? We have to put fertilizers there and all these kind of things. So cost of cultivation would be higher, right? That's why both of these are the reason why you have regions such as other than current fallow. So A is the right option. Land use, land degradation in India, state of Punjab, Haryana, over 80% of total land area is net shown area. Okay, correct. I told you that Punjab, Haryana, they have the largest area under net shown category. Mining and quarrying are the primary regions for severe land degradation in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Aravali's, because of that. Okay, question is asked. In Aravali's, you have lot of mining is being done. So to some extent, that's why recently it was in news. The Hindu has referred it that what we are witnessing is a severe land degradation. To some extent, mark. Okay, we can consider it to be the correct option. National Forest Policy outlines the desired forest cover India should be how much? 33% of the total geographical area as such. Okay, so what is correct option? Acha, incorrect they have asked. Then 2 should be right option then. Okay, then we don't have any other option. Mining quarrying, however, mining quarrying they are saying that was the reason for land degradation because of Aravali protest and all it was new. Okay, but here we can mark it to be correct. Because desertification they will talking about here it means. Okay, why soil is degrading? Sands are being carried away from Thar desert and are continuously. Okay, so sand deposition might be one reason. So incorrect is being asked here. So 2 is the only option that we have. In the context of geography of India, this again simple duars we have discussed, chos, tarai, all of these are what? Plains with coarse alluvial soil as such. So part of plain, nothing else can come here. So duars we have discussed, duars also called as what else? Duars and dunes. Both are same. In the western part it is called as dunes, in the eastern part it is called as duar. Duar, chos is same, tarai we have discussed part of plain. So B. Soil type black soil develops cracks during hot weather in Maharashtra. Found in Maharashtra. True. Laterite soil, very high humus content in Kerala. True or false? False. They have low humus content. Arid soil, high salt content and lacks moisture found in Rajasthan. Yes, so B. Okay, only. Huh.
So in one of the NCRTs, it says that laterite soil, when it has humus content, it is very fertile. When not, then it is used for brick building and all that.
That's why.
So in that case, in the exam, if we get a statement that laterite soil does not contain humus at all, would we?
No, that would be incorrect. Okay, not at all would be incorrect because again, see, it depends on vegetation. Like if we talk about western slope of Western Ghat, where you have a heavy amount of rainfall going on, that's why you have the dense vegetation cover.
Yes.
In that case, organic content you will find, humus content you will find. Okay, other areas, what you will find? Low humus content. So here it is wrong because it does not always have very high. It has humus content, not very high. Very high humus content will be in which soil? 2 soils. One is forest and mountainous soil. Another we have discussed is PT or marshy soil. So out of the 8 soil, if this is the term used, only those 2 will be correct. PT marshy or forest or mountainous soil. Which one of the following statement regarding JFM, Joint Forest Management in India is correct? Joint forest management, local communities are involved there in both protection and management of degraded forest. So like in Gir forest, you would see example of joint forest management. Type and distribution of forest in India, consider the following categories. Largest area under permanent forest in the Madhya Pradesh, correct. High percentage of unclassed forest, northeastern state. Bulk of forest area under protected forest. No, it is not protected. Okay, not in Jammu Kashmir. In Jammu Kashmir mostly have reserved forest and not protected one. So 2 only. B. Only 2 pair. Third is incorrect. No protected forest, reserved forest you will find in Jammu Kashmir. In India, traditional water harvesting systems were designed in accordance with the local ecological conditions and regional water needs. True or false? True. Based on the western part of India, southern part of India, northern part of India, you have different types of water harvesting system. In flood-prone regions such as Bihar, West Bengal, traditional water harvesting structure primarily meant to divert excessive water into storage reservoir for later agriculture. Now that is incorrect. That is in peninsular India. You will find it. Why you need to this store water if there is heavy amount of rainfall? Always you have perennial rivers, right? Where you need to store water for future use when the dry season comes. Dry season is seen where? Southern India. You have rainfall, that time all the tanks, river are having lot of water. So you divert water, store in tank. In dry season, you use that water for agricultural this purposes. In Bihar, West Bengal, anyway you have perennial rivers. You don't need to store water. You can keep on using it whenever you want through canal system. That's why it is incorrect. Introduction of large dams completely replaced traditional water harvesting system across India. No, we cannot say completely replaced. Many places it is existing. So it is incorrect. What is the correct option then? Neither statement 2 nor 3 is correct. D. Okay, because both statement are incorrect. Statement 1 is the only correct statement. So D. 70% of world's freshwater exists at ice sheets and glacier. Okay, that is correct. Receives nearly 10% of global precipitation. Okay, I told you how much? Roughly 4%. 133rd in world in terms of water availability per person per annum. That is correct as such. So only 2. B is the right option. Yesterday we have discussed in the water availability. Then we have dams and river. It was in news recently. Salal Dam over which river? Chenab River. It is true. Nagarjun Sagar is over Kaveri. True or false? Okay, which river? Krishna River. Sardar Sarovar is over. Now the 4 dams we have discussed in river system. Narmada you have Indra Sagar, Sardar Sarovar, Maheshwar and Bargi Dam. So what is the correct option? Only 2 pairs correctly matched, right? So B. 24B. Tehri Dam is built on river Bhagirathi in Uttarakhand. Right, that is correct. Tehri region of Uttarakhand. Rana Pratap Sagar Dam is located on river Chambal in Rajasthan. That is also correct. Hirakud Dam is built on the river Godavari in Odisha. No, which river? Mahanadi river, not Godavari, Mahanadi. So which are the correct statement? Again, 2. Okay, only 2 statements, first and second. Gul, Khadin, Tankas, Johar. How many of the above are traditional rainwater harvesting system used in India? All 4. Right? Consider the following statement regarding irrigation system. Bamboo drip irrigation system is very old system widely practiced in Meghalaya. True or false? True. Okay, bamboo drip irrigation, they have the network of bamboos, okay, where water gets collected and then it is supplied. Inundation canals flow with water throughout the year and have dams to regulate flow. True or false? False. Only during the flooding conditions, okay, when you have heavy excess rainfall, they flow. So A, that is the only correct option. Groundnut is a kharif crop and account for about half of major oilseed produced in India. That is correct. Linseed and mustard are predominantly cultivated as a kharif crop. No, they are rabi crop. Okay, mustard for example. So only 1. A. Only 1. India is second largest producer of tea in the world. That is correct. China is largest producer followed by India. According to 2025, Assam alone contributes nearly half of India's total tea production. That is correct. 50%, more than 50% is from Assam alone. So what is the correct option? C. Both 1 and 2. Then India is largest producer, consumer and exporter of spices in the world. That is right. Cumin is primarily cultivated in the arid and semi-arid areas of Rajasthan and Gujarat. That is also correct. C. C. 30. C. Then we have 31. Consider the following statement regarding the food security. National Food Security System consists of 2 components, buffer stock and PDS. Basics. Okay, both component you have there. This is correct. Food Corporation FCI procure food grain from farmers at MSP. True or false? That is correct. So both. Again here, both of the given statements are correct in this case. Uranium and thorium are found in Aravali of Rajasthan. Monazite sands of Kerala are rich in thorium. That is correct. Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat provides ideal condition for harnessing tidal range. I told you that that is the only place where you have the sufficient tidal range, more than generally 5 meters of range we require. So that's why Gulf of this Kutch, 500 megawatt of the tidal plant you have there, right? So that's it. Then 33. India stores emergency crude oil in underground rock cavern to protect against global supply shock. We have discussed that is the, what do you call as, in the case of India, we have 3-4 places we have constructed such kind of reservoir as such. Okay, strategic petroleum reserve, the term that we use, SPR. So that's correct. IEA requires its member countries to maintain emergency oil stock equivalent to at least 90 days of net import. That is correct. IEA says that all the countries should maintain this much stockpile. So C. Then which of the following statement best describe a footloose? Again, same industry. What is footloose industry? It does not depend on particular raw material. That means it is, so it can be located in wide variety places without much impact on cost as such. Not raw material dependent. B. B is the right option. Electronics industry is example of it. There is a maximum concentration of iron and steel industry in the Chotanagpur plateau. True or false? True. Okay, Chotanagpur plateau has highest number of iron steel. They are heavy and bulky raw material like iron ore and coking coal, which incur high transportation cost. That is also true because these are bulky industries. They prefer to locate where you have the nearness to raw material. So both the statement 1 and 2 are correct. Statement 2 is correct explanation for statement 1. 35A. Washington Accords for Peace and Prosperity. Between which countries? Current affairs. Okay. DRC and Rwanda. Okay. Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda. You have the M23 group that is active here. Consider the following statement regarding recently foiled coup attempt. Country in East Africa, it is a presidential republic. Acha, Benin, about Benin they are talking about. Country in East Africa, presidential republic, and follows. No, it is in West Africa. Okay, in the western coast of Africa, that is where you will find Benin. So what is the correct option? B only. Presidential republic follows multi-party democratic system as well. Vande Mataram was first published in Bankim Chand Chattopadhyay's novel Anandamath. Okay, true. Adopted by INC in 1995 to inspire nationalist sentiment. That is also true because partition of Bengal. Constitution grants Vande Mataram the same legal status and constitutional privileges as the national anthem. That is false. Okay, so only 2. With reference to cosmic or galaxy filaments, they are largest known structure in universe, forming a network of interconnected galaxy clusters and dark matter strand. Okay, that is correct. They are believed to have formed due to density fluctuations in the early universe amplified by gravitational instability. That is also correct. That is the definition of cosmic filament. So C is the right option. Okay, so they are thread-like structures. They consist a lot of galaxies. Okay, they are part of it. Asia's first protected royal bird habitat located in the state of Assam, Charai Chung. Okay, that is correct. Charai Chung recently was in news, located in the state of Assam, and it is the first protected royal bird habitat. Okay, during the Ahom Empire itself, it was protected as a bird habitat. So both statements are correct here. See. Majuli Island. Right. C is the right option. Both 1 and 2. Okay, in the Majuli Island we have discussed. Majuli is also what? Largest riverine island of the world. So that's where the festival is also conducted. Consider the following statement regarding the GREAT scheme. GREAT scheme, that is for research grant for which purposes? Same, textile sector. So not Ministry of Science and Technology, that is Ministry of Textile. Okay, that is the nodal ministry because it is for the textile sector. The scheme is launched with an objective to support a startup ecosystem of technical textile India by assisting young innovators, scientists, technologies, and startup venture. That is correct. What is the correct option? B. Okay, only 2. It is not Ministry of Technology, Science and Technology, run under Ministry of Textile. With reference to biostimulants, consider the following statement: enhance natural plant processes without directly supplying nutrients. Yes. Okay, that is the correct option. Like many biostimulants are derived from seaweed. Okay, so they do not supply nutrients, but they make soil. Like for example, more we can say capacity of aeration can be higher, capacity of hydration can be higher. So due to this, what happens? The plant are able to absorb nutrient better. So that's how it stimulates. Clear from itself, name itself. It is a stimulant, does not supply directly nutrient. In India, biostimulants are regulated under the Seeds Act. No, they are not regulated under Seeds Act. They are regulated under Fertilizer Control Order. Okay, FCO, Fertilizer Control Order. So what is the correct option? Only 1. Okay, A is the right option. INS Ghadial belong to Shivalik class frigate. No, see, it's simple. In the current affair class, I told you that if it is Shivalik class, all the ships will be named as per what? Mountain only. Right? Shivalik class means all will be Himgiri, Udayaguri we have discussed. So all of these will be name of mountain. Ghadial is what? Is it a mountain or not? No. Okay, so that's why you do not even have to know it. If you use logic, you'll be able to understand that this is incorrect statement. So it is incorrect. It is not a frigate. It is kind of amphibious war vessel. Built in collaboration with Russian Navy? No. Okay. It is indigenously developed as such. This Hindustan Shipyard Limited, they have constructed it indigenously. So what is the correct option? D. Neither 1 nor 2. Neither 1 nor 2. Majuli in Assam recently hosted the Charai Chung festival. What is the primary purpose? We just have discussed. To revive and conserve the royal bird sanctuary. So Charai Chung. Then Digital Services Act. Which group? European Union, EU. Digital Services Act. Future Skill Prime Program. Initiative of Ministry of Education implemented by the NASCOM Future Skill Platform program aims to reskill and upskill IT professionals and government employees in emerging technology. This is incorrect. METI implemented by NASCOM, correct. This is correct. What is correct option? B. Okay, only two. Operation Hinterland Brew. Again, factual question. It was carried out by DRI, Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, where they have busted a large drug racket, okay, in Maharashtra. So DRI. It is related to drug trafficking, anti-drug trafficking. So DRI. With reference to Sanchar Mitra, youth initiative by Department of Telecommunication launched to empower engineering and technical students as digital ambassador. That is the correct. Okay, that is the overall objective of Sanchar Mitra. Only students from central universities and IITs are able to participate as Sanchar Mitras. Okay, that is incorrect. It is open to all the institutes. So, provides direct financial remuneration? No. There is no provision of direct financial remuneration. Okay, government is not willing to pay you. Okay, they want you to work as what? Volunteer. Okay, it's not a salary-based job. So, only first statement is correct. Only one. Yellow line, this was easy. Okay, right, where ceasefire zone marking Israeli troop withdrawal in Gaza. That's where yellow line was in news. Champions of Earth Award in the news. Which one? United Nation Environment Program. Okay, Champions of Earth itself. So that's the option.